I'm going to teach you how to make a lot of money. Like that. 160,000 in few minutes. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to show it as a new player, because most of you watching this is probably new to Grow a Garden too. Also, I'm going to show how to base defense and what pet is useful and what pet is not so useful. So it's kind of like a guide, but I'm going to call it a method. And also, it's getting night. Of course, in nighttime, that's when you're going to raid other people, you know, steal their crops. And look at that, a legendary pet has spawned. Legendary pets are usually a good pet to get. I am so lucky I paid to win for this little carpet right here, but it's a legendary pet, I'm quite sure, so I can purchase it. As you saw, I'm not saying this pet is like a good pet or something, but I'm just going to purchase it. But yeah, this is my garden right here. Don't worry about the big plants. That's not what you're going to start out with. I'm going to show you how to start. Okay, so first of all, you join the game. You need to plant some carrots. So when you have done the tutorial and gotten a few coins, you have to, of course, do carrots and all that. Afterwards, I truly recommend you getting yourself some tomato plants, because the base value is quite high. So that's good. Also, it can be replanted. That means it's multiple harvest. You don't lose it or anything, and you can have a ton of these. Super good. And it has like 6 plants, vegetable or something on each plant. So get yourself a bunch of tomatoes, and when you go to your garden, be sure to have them next to each other. So put them in a corner or something, so you have a bunch in the corner. So first of all, you can harvest them easily and you have sorted your garden. But also when you get mutations like this right here, or thunder, you'll be hit all at once if you get hit. I don't even know what this whole event is about, but it looks like we're getting some gold seed. Why not? But yeah, oh, never mind. We didn't get it. Great. But that's also a way to get stuff, you know. There's events where you can get free seeds and good coins and such. Then you have gotten yourself a bunch of tomato plants and just keep harvesting them, getting a bunch of coin. I would recommend the next plant to be something like an apple right here. It's a multi-harvest. It's a little bit of an upgrade, but it's a good upgrade. It'll get you a lot of money, and also get the bamboo. But don't instantly harvest the bamboo. It's quite important you don't instantly harvest it, because if you do that, you're only going to make a little bit of money. But if you put a bunch of bamboo in your garden without harvesting them and just letting them stay there till a bunch of mutation, you know, have happened, they're going to be worth so much money, dude. So much money. So bamboo is super good if you get mutations on them. All right, so that's how you're going to start out with making a bunch of money. Let's talk about pets. There's a pet called a gnome. A gnome pet is quite good. There's none in my garden right here, or in my server, I should say. But if you can get yourself a gnome pet, you're good to go. It'll defend your garden against people going to steal from you. Of course, a way you can get not stolen from is being in a private server like me right here. It's quite simple, just be in a private server. But if you're going to be in a public server, of course, you have to defend yourself. So a gnome is good. A dragon breath can also defend your base. So let me show you it. So if I go all the way down to right here, a dragon breath, yes, it's super rare to be fair. So it's going to be difficult to get. But these two plants right here, not only they're good, but they can also defend your base. So that's why they're super good. Another thing is also props. And most people are thinking, well, props are not useful. Come on, it's just props, decoration. But actually they are. Because in these props, you can get different types of things, like ladder. A ladder, you can get up your plants easily. So that's good. But also something like convoy crate. This way you can get a speed boost. You can have some type of convoy, you know, like in a supermarket. Not super useful though, but you have something like a bear trap crate. This can be good for defending your base, first of all. So that's a good crate to get. An owner door crate is super good to get. Course, when you put a wall around your base, basically close it off, you can get an owner door right here for it. So that's the only way to get in. You can also get a teleport pet crate, and of course that explains itself. It teleports. That is quite expensive though, but those I would focus on is the owner door and then the fence crate right here. So whatever you have, use it. And then get an owner door afterwards. I'm not sure if any of these are better, or if it's just more rare. That far, I have not gotten into the game. And apparently you can also get a seesaw. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, you know. Okay, gear. Most of you are thinking, well, we need the best sprinklers, we need water, we need all of this. If you just started out in the game, chill. You don't need anything of this. You don't need stuff in here. Then you have hundreds of thousands of coins. Then you can begin purchasing in here. Then it's all good. You know, you have a lot of money. Why not? But don't do it too fast. Because even though sprinklers are good, and if you have played Grow a Garden 1, you know that sprinklers can make your plants a lot bigger. You know, the crops from them. You can see that's rare sprinkler. These are basically, Okay, I'm going to explain. This is normal common sprinkler. What is called in Grow Garden 1. You know, this is the yellow sprinkler. This one is godly sprinkler, and this one is basically master sprinkler, and I would guess this is like grandmaster. They just look different. They just look different. And of course, this one, super watering can, is basically just like the golden water can in Grow Garden 1. This one I have heard should be useful. Wheelbarrow, I'm not sure what exactly it's for though. Invisible mushroom, interesting. I'm going to purchase it, why not? And yeah, a bunch of other stuff. Lantern, something you just have on when it gets night. That's actually quite interesting. Okay, so you can also be invisible. That's good for stealing. That's why you need some good plants, you know, in your garden that can discover other players when they're invisible and you can't see them. Another way to, of course, earn a bunch of money is raiding other players. So yes, you may have to defend your base, of course, but you can also raid other players and get a bunch of money from it. So basically go over, you know, raid other players, get some good plants, crops, go and sell it, and get rich. That is, of course, a fun method. So if you have a weak garden, let's say you have nothing good in your garden, just go raid rich players like me, you know. Just go raid me. By the way, if you enjoyed the video so far, leave a like and subscribe. I'm just making it simple and easy to understand for anyone watching this video that needs some help. By the way, if you feel for it, gift me some stuff, you know. I'll make a video soon about people gifting me. You don't have to do it, but it'll be fun to have some gift from my subscribers and viewers. So go ahead and try and gift to me. My name is right here, Misty Lemon, without the S right there, just Misty Lemon. Do I recommend any of these gear shop items for Roblox? Personally, I think the rainbow carpet is a good investment. Personally, I don't know about the rest. They can be good for defending, of course. Freeze ray, so you can freeze players. And power hose, so they can throw people away, and also vine wrap people in vines. They can also be quite useful. And of course, they also look quite nice. You know, look at that. Look at that. And they basically freeze them. And something like this right here, you will see. It's like magic. Pretty cool, huh? So some of these items are quite useful, but it's up to you. They do cost quite a bit of money. I like the carpet because look at this right here. I'm going to show you a code that most people haven't discovered. It should be down here somewhere. Yeah, right here. So basically use this code right here. Use code Team Green Bean. And when you're getting super far into the game, right? Of course, begin getting pets. I do recommend something like the gnome pet. The gnome pet should be great for defending. But something like this bird right here is also good. It will give you seeds. The owl, I've heard, should also be quite useful. Also, you can join a guild and get some extra rewards at one point, but it's not fully set up yet. You also get a speed mushroom and jump mushroom to make it easier to, yeah, basically raid other people's garden. But when you're done with the apple method and you need something better, you know, also the bamboo right here, you'll go down and I will recommend mushroom. Get a bunch of mutation on it. This is basically the next step after bamboo. And when you're also going to do that, I also recommend something like the green bean if possible, because it has a lot of crops on it. But yeah, the rest you will probably know. And I'll probably make more methods and guides in the future. If you haven't already, check out my other video where I opened 100 ghost seed packs. Cost me a lot of Robux, so go and check that out after this video. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. It's free. I'm just here to help. Bye bye.